So this problem asks which function is equivalent to g of x equals 2/3 x minus 3 squared plus 6. In order to answer this problem, you need a few different skills. The first of which you need to understand is your order of operations. And the second really big skill would be multiplying binomials. A lot of people just call that foiling. And so the first thing we're going to do is just follow our order of operations. We simplify what's in parentheses if we can. There's no way to simplify x minus 3 since they're not like terms, and then we move on to exponents. Here we have an exponent of 2. And so this says x minus 3 multiplied by itself, x minus 3 squared. So we need to take 2/3 and then expand this to show this is x minus 3 times x minus 3. Because that's what squared means, multiply whatever's in the parentheses by itself, plus 6. In order to multiply these two things together, you have to understand how to multiply binomials or FOIL. To follow the FOIL method, all you have to do is multiply the first terms, the outer terms, the inner terms, and the last terms. So first terms, I'm going to multiply them together. That's x times x. If I have x times x, that's the same as saying I have two x's being multiplied, so I show that as x squared, two x's being multiplied. Then I need to multiply x and negative 3, my outer terms. Negative 3 times positive x would be negative 3x. Then we do our inner terms right here. Negative 3 times positive x is negative 3x. And then our last terms. Negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. 3 times 3 is 9. And a negative make a positive. And then we do plus 6. You'll notice that I left all of this in parentheses here because x minus 3 times x minus 3, all of this 2/3 is being multiplied by. And so I need to make sure that once I finish simplifying this, I multiply 2/3 by every single term in here. And I put my parentheses to remind myself of that fact. So let's simplify what's in here first. X squared can't be combined with anything, but negative 3x and negative 3x have the exact same letter, exact same variable, to the exact same power, so they're like terms. If I have negative $3 and then I lose $3 more, I now have negative $6. So negative 3x plus negative 3x is negative 6x. I need to distribute in 2/3 now that I've combined my like terms. So I just multiply that by each term in here. Again, I simplified my parentheses. Exponents are done. There are no more exponents, so now I'm multiplying through. I get 2/3 x squared minus 2/3 times 6x. You don't have to know what it is just yet. Plus 2/3 times 9. Plus, don't forget about your plus 6 at the end. G of x. Now I'm just going to simplify. 2/3 times x squared. It's just 2/3 x squared. 2/3 times 6x. Well, I get 2/3 times 6/1. So 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 1 is 3. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. So I get minus 4x when I multiply these two fractions together. And then 2/3 times 9 is the same as 2 times 9 over 3 times 1. 2 times 9, 9 over 1, 3 times 1. And so I get 2 times 9 is 18. 3 times 1 is 3. That equals 6. And so I get a 6 here plus 6. And then don't forget about your other plus 6. Whew, got a little crowded. Let me erase this. So now we're at our last step. We have 2/3 x squared minus 4x plus 6 plus 6. Well, plus 6, those are both positive 6's. They are both plain old numbers, and they are like terms, so I can add them together. 2/3 x squared has no like terms. Minus 4x has no like terms, but 6 plus 6 makes 12, so I can simplify that. And so my simplified answer looks like this. 2/3 x squared minus 4x plus 12. Then all I have to do is check and see if that matches any of my solutions. 2/3 x squared minus 4x plus 12 is the answer to part C. And so my solution and answer is C.